Hi guys, welcome. If this is the first time you're meeting me, and my name is John Naccarato. I'm a professional photographer of 15 years. I live out here in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And I want to do a quick video to talk about the new K&F Concept filters I just bought for my Canon M6 Mark II, which I'm shooting with right now. And really what I wanted to do was see outside in the desert if this filter, it's like $61.99, is going to be good enough to match my frame rate and get it down to where I can run it maybe 1.4, 2.0 f-stop out in the field, so I get that buttery background and it'd be good enough to do that without any kind of cross sync. So let's get into the boxing and open it up. All right, so here's the box. K&F Concept, nice hard box, and you open it up here. It's got a nice plastic thing, and it's got a little directions in the bottom of the box here. All right, and you set that aside, and this comes in a nice plastic pouch with a button. Opens up, nice protective case in here. It's got a little padding in the bottom. Move that to the side, and now we got the actual filter itself. Comes in a nice little packet. All right, remove that. So here is the filter. It's nice and rugged. It's made out of glass, and it's got this nanotechnology that's in it where it prevents dust and scratches. So it's really well built. What I like about this so far is that it's got some bump stops. You sometimes get these ND filters that just like spin, but this one, it stops at ND 32, and then you go up to and it stops at ND 2, which is really nice. Really heavyweight and rugged. Now this ND 2 to ND 32, that's 2 to 5 stops of light. So it kind of doubles, 2 to 4 to 8 to 16 to 32. All right, so there is some, you can kind of see through it a little bit. It's not completely dark when you adjust it until you get all the way to 32. And I can see you guys through this right now, barely. So it's gonna get pretty dark. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw this on the camera, take it outside, and we will see how this performs. I really want to get it down to where, like I said, I can get that shutter speed down to 60th of a second, 1.4, 2.0, ISO 100, and see if that runs the video nice and bright. Okay, I'm back outside, and I have my Canon M6 Mark II, my Sigma 1.4 16mm mounted on here, and I am going to be shooting at ISO 100, f1.4, 60th of a shutter speed, because I have a 30 frame rate and I'm shooting at 29.997, but close enough. All right, let's see what the results are. So right now, I'm pointing it up, and it's completely white. No bueno. All right, so let's throw on the filter and see what it's gonna do. Now remember, this is a 2 to 5 stop filter. Okay, we're on. Let's go to ND2. So about 2 stops right here. We got nothing. So let's crank it up. 4 stops, 8 stops, 16 stops, 32. So now we're at 5 stops, and we can barely make out the palm trees. So what do we do? What are we gonna do now? I gotta stay at that frame rate. I'm gonna be at the lowest ISO possible, so adjust the shutter speed or the f-stop, and see where we can get it where it's an acceptable picture. That looks pretty good, f3.5. Let's check our histogram. So an f3.5 is basically my sweet spot that I can get up to. I can't quite get down to 1.4. Now I have some shade here and behind me, and I can definitely get ND2. I'm just fine in the shade. Got a great histogram there. So if you're gonna go buy one of these, 2 to 32, maybe push the limits if you really want, this is a 5 stop. So if you really want that 1.4, you might want to get a dark one. The thing I like about this filter, there's no cross sync on it, so you're not going to get those X's that come across this ND filter. They're guaranteed not to have that. So for me, would I rather not have that and be at 3.5 in the direct sun, which, you know, who knows the situation that's going to be in all the time, or do I want to go to like an 8 stop and then kind of be safe in that arena? But that's the little test I wanted you to do for you guys today, and that was just an unboxing of the K&F ND2 to ND32 filter. So I hope you got some value out of this video and it helped you out with picking some ND filters for your cameras. And like and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.